Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Super Robot Wars Z. I don't believe there's anything you need to do in regards to secrets for this particular stage. I'm fairly certain there isn't. But I do know that for the SR point, you need to destroy all enemies within... No, you need to, after enemy reinforcements arrive, destroy all the enemies, then destroy Schwarzwald Mummy within 3 turns. And I believe Mummy's the pilot. It's very obvious who that is. The mech looks like a mummy to begin with. And I'm just confirming whether or not there is... Nope, no secret for this stage. So you have nothing to worry about in that regard. What's going on? Those guys are kind of freaky looking. Looks like they ran away though. I'm not entirely too sure what's happening here. I guess Setsuko just sort of ended up here. And I don't know what's... Like I said, I don't know what's entirely going on here with Setsuko. I only know she ended up here. But that's all I do know. Hey, it's Roger. And Beth, I think that guy's name was, in that mech. I'm not entirely sure about that.
Showtime!
But here we have a new mech. The Big O! Hooray! His map sprite looks a bit weird, but otherwise it's, it's a pretty cool mech. Cast in the name of God, ye not guilty. Yeah, this beginning point, all I have to do is take down Beth here, I think his name was. But, yeah, all I have to do is take him down, and I believe after this, after taking him down, all of the Big O's energy, health, and ammo will be replenished. And I don't think he actually does this, like, digging down into the ground thing in any of the future games. Maybe in Z2, because I think the sprites are animations that were used, but not in Z3. I don't recall this move being in Z3. Like, this move was in there, but I don't recall him digging into the ground. I think he just walked forward. Beck, that's what his name was. Beck. And the Big O really hits hard. It's very defensive. Can't move very far though, I don't believe so. Got nipple missiles, I guess? I don't know. Really weird, that mech. But yeah, the mech isn't anything too tough. You shouldn't lose to it at all, unless... Yeah, the only way you could lose to it is if you're trying to lose to it, so...
調子に乗るのは遠慮してもらおう。
And defeating all the enemies within 3 turns, and then finishing off the zombie mummy guy last. It's a bit difficult,
ビッグを全力を出せ。
but all you really have to do is just make sure you do damage to as many enemies as possible, and save at least one of Big O's best attack for the mummy guy. Is all the advice I have to give, and I like that. Dynamic kill. If you don't know what dynamic kills are, they're extra for an attack. They're an extra bit of animation that happens when you kill an enemy mech. Oh no. You can see here, it's kind of hard to notice here, but Setsuko is actually in Denzel's mech, and I think it has some extra moves, because I'm fairly certain it has moves that Denzel didn't have, but I could be wrong there. But essentially the strategy is the same as always with these kind of SR points. Try to do is damage is try to spread out your damage, don't focus on one enemy. And then beat up on the boss once all the other enemies are, you know, done for. Although since I haven't upgraded Denzel's mech, Satsuko isn't upgraded. Well, the mech isn't upgraded now, so I didn't know that, and it's either at the end of this stage or at the end of the next stage where I find that out. So it's one of the stage. So it's not as upgraded as it should be. I don't remember it. I know I upgraded a little bit, so I might just focus on upgrading this mech for a bit. I don't exactly remember what I did during this or next episode, but it should be fine. It might even be next episode where I find out, because I know it was like I was just looking at it like, oh, wait a minute, this isn't upgraded, and yeah. I think this is the 3rd turn we're in right now. I decided to attack the mummy guy first because Setsuko had a support attack, and I wanted to do as much damage to this guy as possible since I knew the Big O could take down one of the smaller guys. Alright, I think that's what my thought process was here. I was kind of scared when I did this too because I didn't know how much HP this guy had. I just kind of assumed he had enough HP to survive. Because, you know, it was looks kind of bulky, I guess. Not sure how his mech actually uses his bandages, but as you can see from this bit of animation, looks like there's something under that mech. But yeah, at my original playthrough of Z2 anyway, well, of Z2 in general, I never used the Big O that much, but since playing Z3, I just kind of grew an appreciation for the guy. It's one of my favorite mechs. I've never seen the series though. It's a common theme with me though. Yeah, whenever we get a new mech, I like to show off their animations, So I'm not too worried about showing them off at a later episode.
仕事にベストを尽くす。ただそれだけだ。この光、受けていただこう。
And there goes that guy. Only 2 more left. It's quite obvious here that the Big O is pretty bulky from these enemy attacks. And he has eye lasers, so you know, it's always pretty cool. And let's finally finish this guy off, shall we?
真実とは何か、それを今見せてやる。
Pretty creepy though on this animation.
好き放題やってくれる。少々荒っぽく行かせてもらおう。ビッグオー、行くぞ。
Not entirely sure how that thing even drills into the ground. Does it just shake so much that it just goes into the ground? I also find it kind of humorous that, especially in later games, when the Big O just walks towards the enemy, how the enemy just sort of stands there and waits for him to, you know, get there. It's kind of funny, to me anyway. Oh, there he goes. And we got a part. And the SR point. Oh no, what's going on? Somehow those bandages were hiding a flying mech. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Even though, not sure how the bandages stayed when he used that spinning attack. I smacked my keyboard on the ground. No, what am I saying? I smacked my hand on the keyboard. Jesus. Anyway, this stage is over. So I'll see you guys again next time, whenever that is. Bye.